Welcome to our journey to the easternmost country in Africa, where we're about to delve deep into the intriguing world of Somalia. Situated on the Horn of Africa and is bordered by Ethiopia to the west, Djibouti to the northwest, the Gulf of Aden to the north, the Indian Ocean to the east, and Kenya to the southwest. Before we continue, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you won't miss any of our future explorations. Somalia was likely one of the first lands to be settled by early humans due to its location. Hunter-gatherers who would later migrate out of Africa likely settled here before their migrations. During the Stone Age, Somalia is classified by the United Nations as a least developed country, with the majority of its population being dependent on livestock for their livelihood. About 3/5 of Somalia's economy is based on agriculture. However, the main economic activity is not crop farming but livestock raising. Between 1969 and the early 1980s, Mohammed Siad Barre's military government imposed a system of scientific socialism, which was characterized by the nationalization of banks, insurance firms, oil companies, and large industrial firms, the establishment of state-owned enterprises and trading companies, and the organizing of state-controlled cooperatives. In the end, this experiment weakened the Somalian economy considerably, and, since the collapse of the military regime, the economy has suffered even more as a result of civil war. In the early 21st century, the country remained one of the poorest in the world, and its main sources of income came from foreign aid, remittances, and the informal sector. Somalia's people live in extremely poor and underdeveloped conditions. Livelihoods are broadly based on subsistence farming and pastoralism, with limited opportunity to earn wages. More than half of the population is water insecure, while 4.6 million people need shelter and non-food items. In addition, Somalia ranks last place in the Global Health Security Index, and 80% of households lack a hand-washing facility. The population of Somalia stood at 18.42 million in January 2024. Data shows that Somalia's population increased by 557,000, plus 3.1%, between early 2023 and the start of 2024. 49.9% of Somalia's population is female, while 50.1% of the population is male. Somalia has high rates of maternal mortality, fertility, and pregnancy among young women. Factors contributing to this situation are a lack of knowledge regarding sexual and reproductive health, early marriages, cultural norms, and the unmet need for or use of contraceptives. The infant mortality rate for Somalia in 2022 was 64.097 deaths per 1,000 live births. Many Somali children are not getting enough food, both in terms of quantity and variety. High number of these children and their mothers suffer from anemia and vitamin A deficiency. They are also more susceptible to infectious diseases and at risk of developing severe acute malnutrition. However, the political structure in Somalia faces unique challenges. The nation has been tackling issues of fragmentation due to clan loyalties, and the central government's control over the country is often contested. Despite these hurdles, Somalia's political structure continues to evolve and adapt, demonstrating a resilience that is truly admirable. While Somalia's political structure might seem complex, it's part of their national identity and resilience. From politics, we shift to an unexpected force that has shaped Somalia's image worldwide: the infamous Somali pirates. Piracy off the coast of Somalia emerged as a significant threat to international maritime trade in the early 21st century. Initially, these pirates were local fishermen retaliating against foreign vessels that infringed upon their fishing grounds. But soon, the lure of lucrative ransoms led to an explosive growth in piracy. In the late 2000s, piracy in the region reached its peak. Ships of all sizes, from small fishing boats to massive cargo vessels, fell prey to these maritime marauders. The international community responded with naval patrols, but the vastness of the Indian Ocean made it a daunting task to eliminate piracy completely. As piracy grew more rampant, so too did the economic implications. Billions of dollars were lost due to increased insurance premiums, rerouting of ships, and ransom payments. This in turn had a ripple effect on leading to increased costs for consumers worldwide. However, by the mid-2010s, piracy had significantly declined. This was largely due to increased naval patrols, better security on ships, and the establishment of local governance structures in Somalia that discouraged piracy. One of the most notable attacks of Somali pirates was the hijacking of Maersk, Alabama. Captain Richard Phillips, who had been master of the vessel at the time of the incident, began on the 8th of April 2009, when 4 pirates in the Somali Basin seized the Danish-U.S. cargo ship Maersk Alabama at a distance of 240 nautical miles, 440 kilometers, 280 miles, southeast of Isle, Somalia. The siege ended after a rescue effort by the United States Navy on the 12th of April. The Somali pirates, while notorious, have highlighted the importance of Somalia's strategic location and the challenges it faces. As we wrap up our journey, it's clear that Somalia is a nation of contrasts and resilience. We delved into its unique political landscape, a complex tapestry woven from the threads of tribal loyalties, colonial legacies, and ongoing struggles for power. This intricate political structure has shaped the nation in profound ways, influencing everything from its economy to its global relations. We also navigated the stormy waters of Somali piracy, a maritime challenge that has not only impacted Somalia, but rippled across international waters. These pirates, born out of desperation and lawlessness, have shaped the narrative of Somalia on the global stage, making it a subject of both concern and fascination. In this brief exploration, we've seen how Somalia's unique political landscape and maritime challenges have shaped its story. Join us next time as we continue our journey around the globe.